It's a lot of music drop too.
Facts. A lot of music. A lot of music.
A lot of music. Like a nice amount. A lot of different shit that we wasn't expecting type shit.
Facts.
But what's your thoughts on the Reason shit? You listen to Reason album?
I probably got about 6 songs in.
Okay.
6 songs in.
Okay.
That was actually gonna be one of my past the Ox songs today.
Cause we got 30 minutes, so I don't know if we got time for past the Ox.
I got you. But if we were to do, that was one of my past.
So you listen to Reason's album?
I listened to some of it. Yeah.
Did you see the whole situation that he was dealing with?
I didn't see it. I heard about it, but I didn't see it. I know we spoke about it a couple, and I seen him on Joe Budden and podcast not too long ago.
I didn't see it. Talk to me.
From what I'm hearing about what the live was about, and piecing the pieces together on some shit.
I'm listening.
Reason was upset that he couldn't drop his album, or he couldn't drop music within the last 2 years or something like that.
For sure.
He was upset about that, so he went on an interview, just his press run. You know how artists go on their press run or whatever, and he was just like, "Oh, I'm not lit, I'm not popping because niggas is not dropping my music," type shit. You know what I'm saying? Or niggas not letting me release my music. And niggas is not letting me just, even if I want to SoundCloud it, like, I feel like the quality of my music is not SoundCloud. Like, I just can't drop the shit whenever I want. Hey, yeah, y'all go to SoundCloud, listen to my shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it was some dilemma, like, right in between there. Like, nigga, I want to drop this single. I want to drop this little verse, little snippet.
Right.
Oh, that's what it is. This Reason. I'm still here. I'm still doing whatever you know what I'm saying? That type of situation. And I don't think TDE was letting him do that type shit.
According to him.
According to what he's saying. And that's what it was.
And that be the thing with the situation. Like, I heard about the Joe Budden situation, but I didn't watch the Joe Budden interview. Just like how you say you didn't watch when he was on Back on Fed with T-Rail and Smack. I mean, not Smack. Shout out to Smack. Smack. Prayers to Smack. Hope you get out the hospital soon. But with T-Rail and MacWop. But pretty much the whole situation happened. Like he went on T-Rail's, he went on Back on Fig on their live stream, and he was talking. He went into more depth about his frustrations with TDE. And I mean, I don't know. T-Rail asked a good question. T-Rail said, "So you the type of artist that think the label is just supposed to do everything and you don't take no blame in everything?" Because a lot of people don't ask that question. Joe Budden and them, they're not going to ask that question because Joe Budden comes from the artist perspective. T-Rail he's not an artist. You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't really have a horse in the race. So he just asking questions, joking around, but the nigga actually has some type of emotional attachment to it. So when he asking him that and he's going into like, we could have had the ESTG freestyle, feature, we could have had a Lotto feature, we could have had this feature, we could have had that feature, we could have dropped these EPs. And they not dropping my music, but he took some type of ownership. Like, okay, I haven't figured out social media. I'm not doing enough on social media to get myself popping.
Right.
But fast forward in the middle of the live stream, Top Dog's son, Musa, the president of TDE, calls in and he's like, "Yo, hey T-Rail, name 10 Reason songs. Hey MacWop, name 10 Reason songs." So he's shitting on his own artist in the middle of the stream, bro. I don't know. Who's the villain? Who's the victim? Who's doing the most? We got T-Rail, we got Reason, and we got Musa from TDE. Who's the victim? Who's the villain? Who's doing the most?
Victim, villain, victim.
Who's the victim?
T-Rail is for sure the victim.
He's the victim?
Because he's like in between.
Okay.
I think the label is the villain.
Okay.
And I think Reason is doing the most. Because as I'm listening to Reason's album, I can understand where they're coming from a label standpoint. I understand it. Like, from a label standpoint, it's like, come on, bro.
It ain't hit like that.
No.
It ain't hit like that.
The first song that I clicked on, I'm like, okay. It started off like, oh, yeah, this gonna be fire. And as the song kind of progressed, I'm like, they kind of have a point. And the next song, I'm like, they kind of have a point. And then the next song, I'm like, okay, this fire. And as I click through the next song, it's like, they kind of have a point.
I agree.
It's like, bro, You can't go on this press run saying that the label don't want to drop my shit. The label don't want to drop my shit. Because that's what even though he said it very, very respectfully, the label don't want to drop my shit. The label is telling you from what he said out of his mouth, from what I got, is, nigga, my shit ain't fire enough for the label to drop it. And when I listen to the album, I'm like 6, 7 songs in. I understand the label. But I still, if I was a label, I wouldn't go on live and say, nigga, your shit ain't fire, bro. That's what they said. Your shit ain't fire. We not finna drop this bullshit under our label because, like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, that's
what I'm saying. You think the album was fire? You listened to the whole album?
I listened to the whole album.
Was it fire?
It was dope. And this is what I'm gonna say.
Oh shit!
It was. I feel what you're saying, but it's because it's like Top Dog Entertainment. TDE has a standard for the albums that they drop and they release. SZA is still touring off an album. Like Ray Vaughn, he got motion. We played Ray Vaughn and passed the aux months ago. And nobody got that $50. I was dancing to Ray Vaughn on that clip I dropped with the Luther Vandross.
Gotcha.
All right, SZA. We got Doechii. I think she's nominated for a Grammy. She's an XXL freshman. Like, I don't even think Reason got to that point. So I get where TDE saying, like, it's not your music isn't fire enough to drop. It's just not up to the Top Dog standard. And if we make this one exception with you, then you weaken your brand a little bit. You know.